able to walk properly. She's building around and walking in pain. So that is why we don't want to stress her and bring her down for this show. As she goes out in the company of two people and walks the distance she's capable of doing and comes back whenever she feels like it. So that is why she's not coming down. The other two people are coming down in groups of 12 and 9. Actually, this is the first group, but after some time from now, this group will be walking away, and another group of 9 will be joining us. They all have names, and we've named them after the place that they were rescued, or the reasons that caused them to be orphaned, so that we can easily tell them apart. The youngest elephant we've got in the nursery happens not to be the smallest elephant.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
So the youngest elephant.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get I got the crown sort of.
After the excitement silent bliss, that was not able to walk properly. She's building around and walking in pain. So that is why we don't want to stress her and bring her down for this show. As she goes out in the company of two people and walks the distance she's capable of doing and comes back whenever she feels like it. So that is why she's not coming down. The other two people are coming down in groups of 12 and 9. Actually, this is the first group, but after some time from now, this group will be walking away, and another group of 9 will be joining us. They all have names, and we've named them after the place that they were rescued, or the reasons that caused them to be orphaned, so that we can easily tell them apart. The youngest elephant we've got in the nursery happens not to be the smallest elephant.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
So the youngest elephant.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get I got the crown sort of.
After the excitement silent bliss, that was lying down is an elephant called Kidaka, who is the tiniest inside.
You know what age is it? Approximately what age?
Age?
Don't know. Like when they grew the fangs?
I
don't know. I need a little something like 2 years.
Some of them were trying to run away from him, others were trying to find him away. And why identified that all was made in the nursery. His baby had to be rescued when he was about 2 weeks old. Now approximately 8 months old. And so far doing alright in the nursery. After that, we got an elephant called Balbuda, who is approximately standing right close to the hole. Balbuda is about 9 months old, right here. The rescued from Savo conservation area. He used to be a poaching victim identified at an age of about 6 months, which is not normal. Female elephants will stay with the baby for the rest of their life, and the boy elephants will leave their families after maturity. The boy elephants will leave their families after maturity, which is about 15 years. So it is not normal to find a young elephant all alone. One must be with the mother, and if not the mother, with the rest of the family members. That's why it's not normal to find Balbuda all alone, because he was only 6 months old, and at that age they don't have teeth to browse. They still entirely depend on the mother's milk. That is why he could have starved to death or attacked by the hyenas and the lions and the pigs. So he's approximately 9 months old. At 10 months old, the one right in the middle of the group is an elephant called Nika, who is the latest arrival in the nursery. On the knee and the living leg is an elephant called Sonje, rescued from Savo Conservation Area, a place known as Galana, and a poaching victim. The people who killed the mother injured the baby as well. You can tell she's got a swelling on the knee, and this was caused by the poaching that killed the mother. So right in the middle here, the second biggest in size, is an elephant called Saiti, who is the cheapest of them all, and most playful, and sometimes mischievous. If you happen to squat down, she's the first elephant will come running to you to kick you around like a soccer ball. be a soccer star as well. Psyche was rescued from Savo Conservation Area. She believed the poaching victim found loitering all alone at 1.5-month-old and in Savo within Gale Ranch. It was identified by the staff of this ranch who made a follow-up and discovered a dead female elephant in this area after the baby was rescued. So that is why we believe she was a poaching victim. She was only 6-months-old. She is now almost 3 years old. And since she's the oldest of about 12 elephants, means she's the this is because by natural instinct, the oldest female in a group of elephants automatically takes charge and is responsible of the rest of the others. And all the others will respect the oldest female. And that is why in this case, Tano is the matriarch of the group. So that is the first group, and I can see the table being set for the second group, which means they are just about to walk away before the baby is to be opened. And human-wildlife conflict is the first major reason that has caused them to be opened. Human-wildlife conflict is a major problem in our country. And it is a problem because the population of man is rising up very fast compared to the size of land. And this is causing human beings to occupy areas that belong to wild animals. Areas that these animals have known to browse and look for water have been occupied by people. Migratory routes of wild animals no longer exist. They've been occupied by farmers, and people are doing farming, building structures and doing some developments in these areas. And if these animals want to migrate from one area to another, they find it difficult because they will encounter the crops and the structures, and the owners of these crops and structures will want to fight them. In that process of the fight, it is the little babies that will suffer most because they will be separated from the rest of the family and will be left alone. And yet they are still young. So if identified, we are informed, and we have to fly out to go and help rescue from whatever part of the country that they will have been identified. And that is why human-wildlife conflict is the first major reason that has caused most of these babies to be opened. And that's why they're here in the nursery. Ivory poaching is the second reason that has caused them to be opened. And ivory poaching is a real threat in our country and in the whole of Africa. So we shall be talking about them one by one. You'll be able to realize that most of them have come in the nursery because the mothers have been killed and the tusks have been taken off from them. It is unfortunate that ivory poaching is still going on.
Maybe with
I want to say it's unfortunate because it's being protected by human beings. It is our role as human beings to care and protect them. We failed in our role by forcing them to be open just because we are interested in the ivory.
They're really going at it now.
There's no value to human
That mud is.
That is why human beings we have to come back to our service and be responsible, ensure that we can help protect them.
on the side.
By no time, if we all stop providing ornaments of ivory then the poachers will not have a market. Once they don't have a market, you won't see the need to continue killing it. And in so doing, right from your home, right from your country, you will have saved a lot of these animals that would have died back in the sea. So that is why ivory poaching is the second reason that has caused most of these babies to be opened. So that's why they're here in the country. She was only 6-months-old. She is now almost 3 years old. And since she's the oldest of about 12 elephants, means she's the this is because by natural instinct, the oldest female in a group of elephants automatically takes charge and is responsible of the rest of the others. And all the others will respect the oldest female. And that is why in this case, Tano is the matriarch of the group. So that is the first group, and I can see the table being set for the second group, which means they are just about to walk away before